It's so stupid, but I just wanted to do it. Anyway, let me turn it down a little bit. It's a little too loud. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone Live. I just wanted to get a little hype, get a little bit excited going into this thing, play a little stream beat and get it going. But welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone Live. The boys are back together. We started this long, or not, it sounds like it's a long time ago, but it was, back in January. What we just doing lives? August? Yeah. July. We started doing these lives together, so now we're back again. It's been a while. My job's been really the biggest reason for it, but I'm glad to be back here with you, Julian. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, man. Nostalgic, is that a thing for only 6 months?
Yeah, I didn't know we could be, but it does feel like that. Do you mind actually? Is your mic all the way up, or can you turn up a tiny bit?
I can turn it up a bit, yeah, for sure.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, we good? Better?
Yeah, I think that's better. Better. Okay. Everybody sounds good. Everybody can hear us. What's up, everybody? I liked everybody seemed to like the intro there. Yeah, just do a little bit hype, a little bit starting out stuff. Let me go ahead and fade that out of here. Go ahead. Anyway,
you know what was happening? This is the music that Carabini and Arriva Bene were jamming out to Monday night.
Oh, it had to be right when you're landing that deal. Yeah, you just get a little hype music. You know what I'm saying? When that eagle comes in, you're good to go. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll be honest with me personally. There's so much crap going on today. Like, I'm trying to keep up with everything. Not only Juventus actually is the least of my worries right now when it comes to all the crap that's going on. My local team, Louisville's firing their head basketball coach, which is a big deal. Nice. Especially because they've had, 3 basketball coaches total in 40 some odd years, I think is what it was before this. So it's a mess. So I'm keeping up tabs on that. They're going through a meeting right now with everything that's going on with that. Juventus stuff, all the transfer news that's coming down. And then, of course, this is what we're really going to talk about. We're just going to talk about me being pissed about the Book of Boba Fett and what's going on in this show. But anyway, no, I'm not going to do that to anybody. Though I do have Boba right there behind me. Right, I had to pull a Julian thing. Have something out there that's not just Juventus behind me, guys. What is up, everybody? I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. As always, we got, I see Andrew Finnan. I want to remember his home at Juve. Wait, what's the reason behind Justin Spell? Oh, it's always Vlahovic. It's definitely Vlahovic right now. But there's a little bit of trepidation there that goes along with the Vlahovic story because a lot of the news that's coming out here is we just had to see how we get through the end of this Mercado. Because if we end up adding one piece and then hurting ourselves even more, like shooting ourselves in the foot with another guy, which I understand a lot of people may disagree with me on this topic when it comes to getting rid of some players or or who you bring in, then I'm worried about where we go from there. Where do you even want to start from today? We can go to the big topic to me right now. It seems to be, unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry, it's Dybala. It's a big topic. I know you want to talk about Frankie de Jong. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we lost him. He's gone. Where did he go? Guys? Let me see what's going on here. Let me switch over. I will switch it over to right here until Julian gives me a call back. He seems to have lost his internet. Let me find out what happened with him. But definitely, let me know also, guys, if you have any specific topics you want to talk about with specific plays. We have a lot that we can go off of. But 1 second, let me see. Oh, he's calling back. His iPad died. Yeah, he'll be back. He said his iPad died while charging. But don't worry, guys. He'll be back. What's up, Italian Eagle? What is up, Stephanie? Here we go. Here he comes back in the fold. Let me go ahead and add him down in here. He's in the green room. So let's add him over there to the right. There he is. You muted yourself again. Can you unmute yourself?
Crazy.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what just happened? Your iPhone or your iPad died?
My iPad's look. It's charging. It's charging.
It's not one of those that just happens where the setup is where basically if you're using it like on a call or something while it's charging, it doesn't charge. I don't know. That's wild.
It's with that 3% and it died. So I don't know.
Well, anyway, he's back, guys. Nothing to worry about. Now, I thought maybe I thought why am I blanking on it? I thought the Agnelli snipers may have got you there for a second. But anyway, we're going to be talking about a lot of topics when it comes to everything about Juventus right now with the Mercado, everything that's going on. If you haven't already, hit that like button, guys, if you're in here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, I want to say big shout out to everybody that's new to the channel, everybody that's joined us. We hit that 2,000 mark, and then when the Vlahovic news started rolling, everybody everybody started pouring in, and we appreciate you guys. Love to see all the new faces. Love to see new people in the chat. Like I said, this subscriber count up here isn't even right now because we're in the 2080s now. So I appreciate you guys, everybody that's in here. If I'm gonna give you a little bit of the say in here. What do you think is really the most pertinent topic that you really want to get off your chest right now when we're talking about these players? Like, do you think Dybala is the one we need to hit hard right now?
The most concerning is Dybala. The most fun is De Jong. And
fun for who? Fun for you.
And basically, Vlahovic, I saw some people concerned that he's not coming. He's going to come. There's some medical stuff that apparently he's caught the pandy and he's waiting to get the medical. Just, how this process works.
Real quick. Why are you bringing that up? Do you believe that? Do you believe that he really was positive? Or do you think... Yeah. Okay, see, I wasn't sure how much I believed it. Part of me felt like there was some nonsense going on there, and they used that as an out. And then now they're, like, shuffling behind the scenes to be like, oh, no, he should be fine. Wink, wink. He wasn't really, but they didn't want to play him because,
Yeah, I think there was another that also had it, another player, I forget the name, but there was 2 players out. So that's what... If they pulled 2 players out and that guy was on board with it, then that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, maybe you're right. I just thought, to me, it just felt almost like it was an out. Does that make sense? It just felt like it was like I don't really know what, if we the fans are going to be pissed. All the, you've seen the crap the ultras put out there and all that. They're all upset with him. Let's use this as an excuse to not play him, and then the move's going to happen this weekend, or as it did. Anyway, you know what? But anyway, that's the main thing that I wanted to say about there. But yeah, basically put at ease everybody's mind. Vlahovic, he's coming. He's coming.
Yeah.
I don't see anything changing right now. It's full steam ahead. And I mean, heck, this is the position we're in from 4 or 5 days ago. Just how different it feels right now. There's a bit of I do want to talk a little bit of that because I haven't been able to really share my kind of point of view when it comes to the moves being made here by the I don't say the establishment, but the management here to add in, to bring in Vlahovic here and now, what that means, because it's such a big deal, because you don't get these moves made. When was the last time ever that can you recall that big of a move by Juventus, at least when it comes to bringing in somebody?
Not ever in January, but obviously you think back to Ronaldo, you think to Higuain, but
right, but in January, like mid-season,
it's crazy.
It is. It's an awesome move, though. I'm excited about it. It's re-energized me personally. I'll be honest. You probably know better than me. I've done a lot of the daily videos throughout this, but I haven't done a lot of lives. And when you're talking for an hour or so straight, it could be a lot. I don't know how you and Alejandro had the gumption to come up here and talk about it sometimes.
I was doing this probably for 10 days straight, like 10 weekdays in a row.
Yeah.
I was on here. We're not signing anybody. We have no money.
Yeah.
And I was throwing out our Anthony Martial. I was throwing names out who the heck is Sardar Azmoun? I'm gonna have to do a coach on that guy, on Skamaka. Oh my God, it was getting tiring. But up until Monday's live, even right before Monday's live, I was coming in and I was saying I was gonna poop on Juventus because they were so bad on Monday.
Yeah.
Or sorry. You know what I mean? I was
sorry. You cut out your words. You cut out right after you said after Monday, and then I didn't hear you.
Oh, Monday right before the live, I was going to come on here, and I was going to say he was still horrible and pissing me off. And nothing's going to happen about it. And I literally said we have a 0.5% chance of signing Vlahovic. And then 10 seconds later, it changed.
Yeah. It was mind blowing when it happened. I jokingly said it with you guys. I was sending messages in the group the hyped up fake whatever. It's happening. I don't care what you say, Alejandro. It's happening. And then and it did happen. So I'm Nostradamus. No, but really, it's such a obviously you have so many different little factors that really played into making this deal even possible. Because if all things were normal, everything was a normal situation, say it ends out another couple years, there's other people that he is interested in going to, there's no chance that it would have happened. So it's a huge get. I see Nemesis in the chat saying we still missed out on Robin Gosens. Yeah, I'll be okay. I'll live. I'll be honest after this. What's up, YFGJ? I appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Sorry, we'll get to the chat here in a little bit. If you haven't hit the like button, guys, please, really helps us with our channel continue to grow, especially right now. One of the things that, like, with me, the way that I look at this, and this is just, I want to get this off my chest, and we'll get into Dybala, is, and maybe I sound like the Kool-Aid guy. Like, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm drinking the black and white Kool-Aid right now. And I'm a fan, so of course I'm a little bit doing that anyway. But there's a little bit of me that's like looking at this and like, we can be a little bit ham-fisted. We can be a little hard with the coaching staff and with the things. And I think it's important that fans do kind of take the management to task sometimes when things are not playing out well and things are in rough patches. I think we can't live in a universe where all things are great, everything's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. You're lying. You're full of crap. Whatever. Any of that stuff. Yeah. But I hate to say this because I sound so Homer-ish right now when I say this, but this move, getting it done in January, you know, putting up the money that they need to put up, almost feels like a love letter is what I said to the fans. It almost feels like a, hey guys, we care. This isn't just about us making money. And we understand, obviously, our pocketbooks are hurting because you all ain't coming to games. Yeah, there's the whole Pandy situation, but still, people aren't coming to games when you look at other stadiums in England and they're packed. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So we understand. What we have here has not been good enough. We haven't had the reinforcements that Allegri needs to prosper here. We're going to make the move. We're not only going to make the move, we're not going to make you wait until freaking like everybody expected. And the way that it was talked about during the summer, it was like, well, Ronaldo's leaving last second. A year from now, you'll get your guy after CR7 left. Now it's, you know what? This isn't good enough right now. And we're going to make this move, and we're going to get you your guy. We're going to get you your goals that it takes to end up, you know, succeeding throughout the rest of the season. Or at least giving Juventus the best potential shot to end up winning, you know, I mean, not when I say winning, making top four.
Their goals, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, expectations are what they are, given what Vlahovic has already done. We'll see if, you know, expectations for, I don't know, 10 goals or whatever it is, we'll see, can live up to the hype, hopefully so. But then that brings me, so I just want to give their credit's due, because they've made some really good moves with the whole Locatelli situation, and then bringing in Vlahovic. I got to give them credit, and I'm very happy with the way it's worked out so far. But, but then the Dybala situation arises. And I understand there's so many different viewpoints to go from this, and I apologize. You want me to give you a sec to say something?
No,
I've been talking way too much, and I apologize.
No, you don't.
I'm also just finally getting my voice back, so I'm finally able to talk. But anyway, the Dybala situation has just been such a travesty, a mess throughout the last however many months that we go through this day in and day out. And I get on here and I talk about the meetings. What's up, Usman? What's up, Johnny? What's up, everybody? I get on here and I talk about all the meetings. And I get up here talking about all the nonsense, all the he's unhappy, she's unhappy, or not she's unhappy, but he's unhappy, and then like his agent, what's going on with his agent? People are pissed at his agent. Maybe his agent's asking for this, whatever nonsense. I just feel like, and I don't think this is going to happen. I think he'll end up, hey guys, we have like 40-some people here. Let's get those likes up. I appreciate it. Otherwise, we'll shut this damn stream down. But anyway, exactly, forever. We're done. The Bianconeri Zone is no more if we don't get enough likes. But anyway, going into all the nonsense, with all the stuff going on with him, and I know there's been people, I've seen you all, Edgar, I think is one of them, who's always been like, move on from Dybala. We don't need Dybala. Well, first off, financially, logistically, yes, you do. You need to keep him and retain him because you're going to end up losing out big time, and if you lose him. Also, here's my issue, is if you go in and bring in Vlahovic and then Dybala leaves and he's gone, like that, you kind of, I don't want to say you start from square one all over again, but like you have, say that again. Sorry, you're cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, it defeats the purpose.
Yeah, it completely does. You get this excitement. Like I think I posted a couple of days ago about the idea and how excited it could be to look at the start of next year, say Chiesa gets healthy, say he recovers, say he's good to go. Then you have the attacking front of what? Vlahovic, Dybala, Chiesa. I don't know exactly how they're going to work out. That's not my thing. That's your thing. I'm more to say about doing the exact lineups and how everybody's going to play out. But that's exciting. That's some firepower there that Juventus hasn't had. Like, even when you had Ronaldo there, it was kind of Ronaldo and a bunch of guys. And that's kind of what it was. Now you're looking at, some serious firepower from Juventus. Can the other guys do their part to make something happen, to be creative? Anyway, so that's where I sit right now. Can you kind of explain a little bit the nonsense that just the latest, I guess, update with the news when it comes to his agent, and he's not being, what is it called? I don't see, and this is something that I'm not. Coney, yeah.
So... Yeah. The original dilemma.
Hanid, I'm shutting up now. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
What you say?
Hanid says poor Julian can't get a word in. Sorry. I apologize.
So basically, the Coney. So George Antoun was not part of CONI. Coney. That's what we're saying Coney for. Yeah. He wasn't a registered agent in the Italian Federation. So now he is apparently. That's reported from Nicola Bellice, and if you take his word for what it is, fine, whatever. But he's a source that is connected somewhat with the club, so he's now I'll say legal agent, registered agent in Italy. So now the deal can be signed if that was the one thing that was scuppering everything. But at this point, we don't know because we have to wait till February.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and yeah, it's a week away. It's a week away, but then is it the end of February? Is it?
Yeah. We'll see. I'm going to assume, when's the board meeting? No one has any idea when the board meeting is.
I don't personally know. I mean, I've just gone through I've gotten all up to date on everything, balancing all the nonsense that's going on here, trying to get everything. I don't know when the board meeting is. Whenever we find that out, if Alejandro's watching this right now and he's able to let us know if he knows, feel free to drop that in. He's what?
He's supposed to be studying.
He's supposed to be. You get back to work, sir. Get back to work, son. Son, you're the youngest one of the three of us. Get back to work. Go get your degree. Make something of yourself. Don't just be a don't be a YouTuber. No, I'm kidding. I wish I was always in a good mood like Justin. I think I don't want to say I fake it, but it kind of is. It's not fake. I mean, I'm happy. I got a kid. Actually, I got a toddler now. He's the reason that I'm always upbeat, because when you I don't want to be that dad guy, but like once you have a kid and you have the thing that like is always excited to see you, kind of like a dog, but even cooler. It looks kind of like you. It changes you. It changes you a little bit. It makes you softer. But anyway, but yeah, I don't understand fully. I don't understand what exactly they're trying to work on. I saw, I guess one of the latest reports is basically the last deal. Here we go. Alejandro, I'm trying to throw it up there. Alejandro said the board meeting. Yeah, see, he's not studying at all. Board meeting. No. Yeah, okay. The board meeting is the first week of February. So we should.
Sorry, their goal, probably Arriva Bene's goal, and Agnelli going to the shareholders is saying before Monday was, yes, we're going to sign Dybala. Look at our fresh toy. He's going to sign a new contract. Now they have the opportunity to say, hey, look at this fresh, brand new shiny toy we got here in Dusan Vlahovic. 21 years old, going to be 22 in 2 days. And he's the top scorer in the league, and we just got him. And look at this, look at us. And then they'll probably, like the shareholders, they'll hopefully make Dybala, all that noise, forget about him. Obviously not forget about him, but I hope that there's some, what's it called? Like, I hope the shareholder or whoever's involved in the meeting bring up, what are you doing with Dybala, at least?
Yeah.
Like, at least.
I guess my question is, how do you read this? How do you take from it the way this is all played out? The delays, but then obviously once we get into the Mercado, like Juventus is willing to throw down and get guys like this paid, to get Vlahovic paid, and then you have other guys who are sitting around 8 million, whatever as well. Like it's understandable why Dybala is out there demanding 10. Like really, when you sit back and look at the sheet of how much these players are getting paid, it's like I'm better than all these bums. like pay me. So it makes sense. I get it. I guess my question is, do you look at it like, if you're Dybala, do you look at them look at it from the angle of Dybala and then also the management? Are you looking at it as like, we got to get Vlahovic in, you got to get that help, and then we can associate whatever we need to do with the rest of these assets to pay off you to get your deal done? Or are you looking at like, I'm not the priority here? You know what I mean? Like this new shiny toy is the priority of Juventus. I'm just this forgotten, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it depends how big Dybala's ego is. I don't think his ego is too big. Like it's obviously large for the normal person, but
yeah,
if he loves the club and he understands that they desperately needed a better center forward, then he'll understand. He'll understand this. Like all soccer players, they're smart. All players, like especially pro ones, they're smart people. They understand what's going on.
Yeah.
It was desperately needed that we needed a dude to score goals, and Dybala, he's a smart dude. He'll know that. Again, he might be a little pissed about the amount of money he's going to get, which is fair. Like you said, there's Ramsey Rabiot making $7 million. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand why you still can't give him 8. Why can't you give him 8 plus 2? What's wrong with that number? He should understand that he'll still be not making as much money as De Ligt, but in the new regime, in the new wage structure, he'll still make the most.
Yeah,
because we're still in a new wage structure here.
I think.
Sorry.
No. I mean, how dare you interrupt me? I've barely talked at all today. No, but I agree. I think. When it comes to Dybala, well, we also have to go back and reflect where we were literally just weeks ago, where we were sitting here being like, is he ever going to play, or is it going to be on the bench, or he's going to be injured, and then he'll come back healthy, but then he'll be on the bench for like a few games before he even gets out there and start playing again. Goes out there, plays again, gets injured. Reset the cycle over and over and over again. So, and I understand a little bit of where Juve can come from there, because they don't want him to be that. Go ahead. Oh, okay. I thought you were just saying, give me a minute. Okay, that's just where I look at it. I guess some people are screaming and yelling. But anyway, I guess the way I look at it just kind of confuses me, because I just want to know who's the most at fault in this, right? Does that make sense? I want to know who's the most prevalent in the situation. Is it Dybala and the agent, or is it Juventus and their trepidation about worrying about his physical conditioning for the future to be, quote unquote, we talked about it for months, that cornerstone that Juve wants to build off of? Right now, it doesn't look like that. It looks like it's Vlahovic, which, can you blame him?
It might have shifted.
Yeah.
But you still need Dybala in the team. You still need him there. Because you don't have another midfielder in there to create. You don't have anything else in there right now. So if you're banking on getting a creative midfielder in the summer, that's gonna take over, not the mantle, but take over the creative duties from Dybala. Okay, fair enough. At least there's a plan. But at this point, there's no plan. Bruno Guimaraes is going to Newcastle. There's no player that's even in talks about where they want to for creativity. So I still think Dybala on 8 million plus 2 in bonuses is a better thing to have, even if he's hurt, than Ramsey on 7 and Rabiot on 7.
Yeah. I mean, that's, and Stephanie's saying too. Yeah, I get that. Rabiot's pay would piss him off, and it would too. It does it to me as well. Like, to look at it and be like,
and I'm kind of contradicting myself, because I keep saying that the best ability or attribute you can have is availability. So Rabiot's available all the time, and he's making 7 mil. But if the ball is making 8 mil plus 2, and he's hurt, we'll say often, then I'm kind of contradicting myself. But for that specific player, I think, and in the two, in the contrast at least, you take the ball all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even close. Like, to me, I mean, I'm looking at any opportunity to ship Rabiot out, because right now, I mean, we're gonna see if he's gonna make that turn that he does every year, where he gets to March, April, and then he starts being productive. But he hasn't done it yet. I mean, right now Bentancur is looking okay for two games, just 2 games. So I don't want to give him too much credit. 2 games to end up selling him. I guess we can go on that a little bit if you want to talk about the Bentancur situation. You think he'll end up being moved?
Let's go. Let's go through the whirlwind.
I feel like we have to go through for each of these a little bit. Like we're on Dybala. Really, unless you all really want to say more about Dybala, it's a lot of the same I'm seeing in the comments. It's, will he take a lower wage? Will he do this? Will he do that? I'm pissed because we need to re-sign him. We need Dybala. Get Dybala out. He's a bum. It's some mixture of that. And that's just where it sits right now. Here's what I think. My personal opinion, Dybala needs to stay. I think he's a key piece as long as he's healthy. If he gets seriously injured and he's no longer playing with the club, or playing really for the club and producing, he's an issue. But when you have Dybala out there, I'm watching this kid. Like it's like no other player Juve has right now. No, like in comparison. Yeah. So
I've been saying he's a luxury player. Like, there's very few in the world who could do what he does, but when he's on.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, so I guess next up we're going to talk a little bit about Bentancur and the situation going on with him. Will he get sold? Will he not? I know, and then before people come at me, I know the Boca Juniors clause is out there. It's at 35% right now. Juve's going to lose 35% of the money off of him. But honestly, right now, the way I look at it is Bentancur necessary for the future? Also, Juve are needing to move these midfielders that are useless anyway to bring in guys down the line. I don't know exactly how much his departure would really help or benefit Juventus to end up bringing in other guys right now. Right now, if you're looking, I don't know that Nandez name is floated out there. You know how much I agree completely with what you said, which is to do what? Like, what is he going to do for Juventus right now? What is he going to do productive? Obviously, Ravella's coming in the summer. He's not coming now because he's not going to get playing time. But Ravella would be a solid option to me to bring in. Okay, now that you can talk, what's your thought on the whole situation going on with Bentancur? Are we ship him up or ship him out or keep him?
Yeah, if we can go down the rabbit hole of what Paulo Nonmolo said today on Facebook.
Okay, I need to look up this guy. Alejandro was hyping him up, and I need to go look at this. You go ahead, run it down for me.
Yeah, if we go down the rabbit hole here. So he says if Rodrigo Bentancur gets sold to Aston Villa for a decent amount, let's say 25 mil. Yes, you have to pay Boca Juniors a small fee, whatever. That's another player with a contract gone, plus you get some incoming money.
Yeah.
If Arsenal end up giving the 18-month loan plus the option for Arthur, and it's set at 40 mil, like it was agreed upon already with Edu, then that's another player out the door, high salary, potential for more money coming in. And if during the Barcelona conversation with Morata, you can get that deal done with Atletico, Juventus, and Barcelona, then comes Frankie de Jong.
You're just waiting to plug this. You're just waiting for it. Go ahead. This is yours. This is your moment.
You just gotta go down the rabbit hole. Those 3 things have to happen. Everyone to agree in 5 days. No, that's not hard, right?
No,
at all.
No, it's not happening. Okay, it's happening. It's happening. Okay, say that. Say okay.
There's a 0.5% chance that de Jong's coming.
Every single time now, your percentages have to go down after the situation with Vlahovic. You've got to rethink your percentages and how you do this.
I know.
Also, I want everybody. Was everybody here? Was it on a live that you said that you're going to shave your head? So are we doing this? Is it happening?
Yeah, I'm telling you, these are getting shaved right here.
Oh wait, not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing.
Oh well, that's.
I got places to be.
Oh, see, that's way less fun. Did you say? Wait, how did you verbalize it though? Did you say you're shaving your head, or did you say you shave part of it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna pull the tape. Somebody here has to have the tape. Anybody else remember when he said it? What he said? What is up, Usman, our newest member? Shout out to Usman. I appreciate that. Thank you for being a member of the member squad. That's a good chance for me to go ahead and say this. everybody, the lives that we do here each and every day, the content that we bring you, good or bad, it's content. It may not be good all the time, but we bring you content daily, talking Juve, hanging out, doing all this stuff, are brought to you by our members, like our newest member, Usman, like our member, Stephanie, like our member, Andrew, the guys that I've seen in here. I apologize if I'm missing anybody else that I haven't, that is here today. Oh, Haneen, of course, Haneen. Well, Haneen wasn't happy the other day when I did a solo live because you guys are out, and she had to listen to me talk, so she was just hating the whole time on me. No, but it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, it's all brought to you thanks to the members, the member squad, and what they do here, how they contribute, or not what they do here. Well, you all do a lot. You guys do a lot. But what they, thanks to their contributions, but also just the community that we built with the member squad, where heck, daily having communications. You can, text really back and forth with us, talk Juve. That's really what I love about here. What really the reason that I reached out to Alejandro about starting this channel was because I wanted to create a community for guys like me who live in the middle of Kentucky and have no community that can care about Juventus. So that's really what we have here. Consider doing it if you haven't already. Alejandro goes on there saying, thanks for joining the club. The Discord link is under the members link, or DM us on Twitter. Yeah, and if you guys haven't already, I know there's a couple members that maybe, I don't know if there's one or two that haven't signed up for that Discord, but that's really the big deal. So that way you can come in and pop on these lives. Usman, if you want to pop in some of these lives in the future, you let us know. All right. Back to the focal point. Oh, hit that freaking like button right now. We're at 32. There's more than that in here right now. Hit the like button. Like I said, go in the next room, find your grandma, smack her up, take her phone, hit that like button on her thing, subscribe on the channel while you're at it. All right, let's do it. Anyway. That's awesome. Okay. Well, there's Andrew saying about he's being in the member squad. That is awesome. And that is awesome. Yeah. But also, Syed Islam says, I'm here in Cincinnati. You're right up the road from me. Go Bengals. Go Bengals. Yeah, I'm a Bengals. Well, I'm a Bengals fan. It's a hard life. But yeah, it's a light. I use that in quotations. All right. Let's get back into it. Let's talk about these serious topics that we have here instead of me running off of on different little things. Usman says, me live, yes, please. Like I said, one day, hit us up. We'll definitely set it up. That's why we do it. We want you guys to call in. We want to have your opinions, especially if we do some of these lives post games. Obviously, lately it's been kind of difficult having regular lives all the time just because all that's been going on. Anyway, all right. Let's get back into it. So, Bentancur, what was your... Okay, sorry. You
want to go back to Fantasyland?
Huh?
You want to go back to Fantasyland?
Yes. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to Fantasyland. I mean, I don't know. At this point, okay, somebody hit the dislike button. You're dead to me. All of you, dead to me. Every single person that hit the dislike. Was it Grandma? Because you smacked her in there. Anyway, actually, Usman, that's the thing my friend says. So he was asking what's Justin saying that. It's just a joke. It's not serious. We don't really condone hurting any grandmas in this house. Anyway, my grandmother currently has dementia, so she wouldn't remember it anyway. But anyway, that's a terrible joke. That's a terrible, terrible, terrible joke. All right. Okay, back into it. Back zoning in. All right, let me pull up some things. Is there anything that you really wanted to bring up right now? We can really get into, obviously, some of the comments in the chat, but I really wanted to make sure we touch on the main ones. I mean, Nandez just seems to me to be like I don't know if I really want to talk about it.
It's a warm body replacing potential outgoings. It's like not so much a panic buy because they're seen on this train, the Nandez train, but
yeah,
say his last day of the window, Nandez comes in right away.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just like an extra help.
A warm body.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I guess let's touch on these two because we're here talking about Mercado and everything that was on the Mercado. So I feel like it's important to talk about these two. I'm sure we talked about this every day, but at the same time, the latest to touch up on, as it seems right now, Arsenal and their sad fans that are so sad because of Locatelli and Vlahovic are still coming out after Artur right now. They don't want to do the 18-month. They want 6 months for a loan.
They want a 6-month dry loan.
I want to get a little bit of your opinion on this because like I said, I popped in and out of stuff, but I haven't heard of everything that you all have had to say. What's your real hot take or opinion when it comes to? Am I online? Are we good to go? My thing says I'm Okay, my thing said I was offline, but I was like, that can't be right. Hopefully they're lying to me. Hopefully we're still streaming. Anyway,
Yep.
when it comes to me, Archer and his loan and his idea, I understand maybe he doesn't fit Allegri's system, he doesn't fit his plan, but at the same time, like I've seen so many positive things when I know it's been a very small amount of time when he's played alongside Locatelli. But this is the way that he's been able to unlock Locatelli and allow Locatelli to do some things that we haven't seen him do, right? Playing so far back, right?
Yeah. So, Arthur's a tricky situation. In all honesty, I think he should leave. If these names are actually on the table, like De Jong and like Graben, all these names are actually available, and Juventus could potentially get these guys. Arthur needs to leave. I'm sorry. Firstly, I'm going to go back to my number one thing about being available. The best characteristic you can have is being available. Arthur, you're not available enough, and I get it. You played this last month, injury free, kinda. Knock on wood, if he stays. But he does his heat map and his spot on the field is supposed to be as a 6. Yes, we understand that. Does he have the characteristics to be a proper 6? No. He's not good defensively. He's literally in the Roma game. He was brought on because we were down 3-1. Like that was desperation time against Sampdoria. It was a really bad Sampdoria team. He looked great. I get it. Every other time, like when he comes on against the other big teams or whatever, like against Milan, he wasn't great. So it's all situational with him. Yes, he's gonna strive. He's gonna be very good when he plays against weaker teams, and he's allowed to dictate play. But against better teams, there's no chance he can. He's not good enough.
Yeah, okay, that's a very good point. That makes a lot more sense than when you put it in that way. I was just looking at it like, of our options to me.
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm looking. I guess I just look at it straight by the book. I really throw out, which I really shouldn't, because you look at guys like Ramsey and all yada down the list of people that just don't play. What good is he doing if he's not playing and he's not available? But I was just looking at it like I'm looking at this midfield, and like I'm over here. I'm not salivating, but like dying just to see, like, to use Locatelli, him, and McKennie. And that's what I was like, just to me, that seems like at some point our best option sometimes.
That is.
To me, yeah. But again, like you said, if he's injured, if he's got all these nagging issues that continue to pop up, move him while you can. And again, I completely forgot there are obviously 2 more topics of guys that I want to talk about as well. Guys, hit that freaking like button. Anyway.
Sorry. It's not that I don't think Arthur's a very good player. Like I want Arthur to play against Venezia. I want him to play against Venezia. The thing is, I don't want him to play against Atalanta on the 13th of February.
Yeah,
I do not want that to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
I think people can understand why, because one, you won't be able to keep up with the intensity that Atalanta bring. Firstly, and 2, their midfield is going to bully us if Arthur's playing.
Yeah,
just because Osilic is a big boy, he'll just And again, I understand that he has great ball control. He can maneuver himself out of situations, but still, I'd rather Arthur be playing against Venezia, Salernitana, those teams, because he's going to allow to break down stingy defenses. Great.
Yeah.
Against Atalanta, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's a very good point. Yeah, I also, I've forgotten that it's been the lower bottom of the bucket kind of teams that you're going up against, and not really the top tier talent that really are gonna, I don't say overpower, but he's just so slow sometimes too. He's just so slow, and he just can't keep up with the best talent of even just Serie A, especially when you look at Champions League, and if you want to continue to have success there, which. We'll see what happens this season. I mean, heck, you have Vlahovic now. We'll see if you can make some noise.
I'm confident that Arthur can compete physically with Etienne Capoue and Danny Parejo Villarreal.
Right? Yeah. I mean, no,
I'm not
at all.
Sorry.
No.
On the ball, sure, but off the ball, if it's a physical battle, we don't play great football, so
no, that's a good point. That's a good point. So, yeah, at this point, I agree. I think some people were saying, Usman was saying, sell Arthur. Honestly, he deserves better, but I think it's the best for him, and still think he gets class. I did too. I like Archer a lot. I don't dislike the player, but yeah, it definitely doesn't work out. And then also, if you can keep strong, I think somebody else was saying, I think it was Ali, was saying, really stick to the 18-month loan. If you can get that, opens up our books quite a bit, and then it's less. It's not something where we're back at the end of the season having to worry about trying to move this guy again. All right. Going off that, okay, there is one question I did want to hit on. I mean, we could talk about... actually, let's just combine these two. Let's combine these two. I want to talk about Kulusevski and Morata together. Morata seems more than likely that Barcelona, something will be done by the end of the Mercado. It feels that way, right? Or do we... I mean, we don't know.
Tough.
I know.
It's tough because there's 3 teams involved. It's tough.
Well, okay. Well, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted to answer then. Because the reason I say that is, so what happens? What happens if Juve, Morata's out of the project, even for the 6 months, but he's still there. He's still here. He's not at Barcelona now. Do you utilize him? Do you use him? How often do you use him? Is he just in a reserve role behind him? Or do you think the worrisome part to me is, does Allegri do an Allegri thing? And he keeps using him.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Like, okay. If Vlahovic is here and he's not hurt and he's ready to go, he's playing. He's 70 euros. You can't bench him. Yeah. You can't bench him. But Morata, maybe, and everyone was saying it before, and like a lot of people have been bringing this up, could he be a Mandzukic, Morata, for these months? You're going to have to try and convince him to be that. It's going to be tough. He's a weird cat, that guy. He's just a weird dude. Fabrizio read about Vlahovic. So
yeah, I'll read it off right now. Yeah, I got it. He said Juventus are still working on Dusan Vlahovic's contract and agent fees. New talks are on Thursday. Deal in place between clubs. Juve are considering Nandez as an option in case Bentancur Arthur will leave. Morata Barcelona. No fresh talks. Nothing concrete. So there we go. Right now, there's your latest update. Yeah, when it comes to Morata and Barcelona, it's a unfortunate situation because again, he's similar to Archer, where they may not be working out with Juventus, but I like the player a lot. I like Morata. I like a lot about him. Obviously, not like him more than a long-term deal with Juventus, but it's unfortunate to see that potentially not work out for him and him just being stuck in purgatory for 6 months.
Yeah, I think Max Allegri is going to try his best to maximize the usage of Morata during this time, but he also knows that Vlahovic has to start. So will he use him on the left? Will he use him as a substitute forward coming on with Vlahovic paired together? That could be a thing. It's going to be a weird thing. If you can try and manipulate a system with that, then that's crazy. Good for him. Yeah. But I think he's just going to try and milk the cow here and get as much out as he can of Morata if he stays. Again, there's still, 5 days left, so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, heck, the Vlahovic stuff happened. With Juve, it either happens over a 60-day period or 30-day, but it really felt with 60 because of the Euros and all that stuff that went along with it. Or it happens within 40 hours or 60 hours, I guess, right now since the pen hasn't met paper. Well, and see, that's going off of that. Of course, somebody asked, "Is De Jong a possibility, or should we just scratch that out of our list?" Yusuf was asking that. I thought that was
0.03% chance he comes.
So you tell me there's a chance. Well, that's the one thing that sticks with me is again, this wasn't Allegri. This was Pirlo last year. But remember, you didn't buy him up front for 70 mil, but you buy Chiesa for the price that they buy him for. And it took him a while to really get Chiesa worked in there as well. Yep. So that's the only reason why we say, we do say, no, you buy him, you play him. It doesn't always happen. And I'm still worried.
The difference with Chiesa is he came on the last day of the transfer window. And there were still games being played. This scenario is a little bit different. He's coming, I assume, this weekend. And he'll have a whole week to train with the club because we're on international break or whatever the hell is going on with the international break. The European teams aren't playing. Everyone else is playing. But he'll have the whole week to get integrated with the group, and he should be the main man up front against Hellas Verona.
Yeah, absolutely. Dax Zazeski is Romano an Inter fan? Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
he
he
is.
is.
Yeah. All right, we can kind of open it up from here. So, like, I mean, otherwise, unless there's anything that you really want to touch on when it comes to Juve fan, or not Juve fans, but the Juve transfer news, I'm waiting to see. A lot of what we're doing right now too is, of course, the reason we started doing this in June or July were the hours to see what DiMarzio and guys like that say, because this is the news hour. This is when all that drops. But go ahead. Do you have something?
Ali, let us know what DiMarzio says, because we saw the Romano tweet, but we just need to know what DiMarzio says right now. If he's studying or if he's paying attention. I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, Ali's also the one of those guys who says, I'm studying, but he's really focused on DiMarzio, and he'll get that stuff out as soon as it comes out. I think I follow everybody else. I don't have him as like an update thing for me to get right away either. Guys, feel free to throw in. We'll jump into the chat, so you guys throw in any questions you want to have, any topics.
Let's talk about Kulusevski.
Okay. Because yes.
Romeo Gresti said today. Yeah. Romeo Gresti said today about potentially going on loan to Everton. Mm-hmm. And that's stupid. I'm sorry. Not trying to justify the player's play recently, but that's stupid. Why would you let him go? Because we have no attackers right now. Mm-hmm. Especially if Morata's on the way out, and you just got Keane, Vlahovic, Bernardeschi, and Dybala. Mm-hmm. You need another guy. You need him to stay. I'm sorry. If Chiesa was still here, yes, that makes a little bit more sense.
Well, and we're such a damn injury-prone team that you can't risk it. Like I said, you're gonna be stuck with nobody. Like I said, we don't know. Vlahovic is built like a brick shit house, but that doesn't mean that he'll always be that. That's why I like him. That's another reason why I even like Scamacca. So we're hopefully we'll still get Scamacca in the summer. I can't even do it. I can't even get all the way through it. But anyway, how happy are you right now not to be like, we are hinging our hopes in this trailer to Scamacca in July?
No idea. I am so happy. And I get, like, he's been doing very well the past couple of weeks. But still, like, it was Scamacca, it was Vlahovic or Scamacca. Like, there's two different levels here.
Yeah.
It's two different.
No, it really is. It really is. I literally was sitting here thinking, we're doing these videos, and we're going to be doing all these videos regularly. How am I going to build up the excitement? And I'm an Italian shill. We all know that. I love the Italian players. But, like, how am I supposed to sell? Like, not that I'm trying to sell. I'm not trying to campaign for anybody. That's not what we do here at the Bianconeri Zone. We believe in telling things like it is, and reality of being critical when bad moves are made. But that's the way I looked at it with Scamacca. I was like, holy shit. I'm going to have to get on here and be like, Scamacca is going to lead us in goal scoring. He'll get all 12 or 13, or I don't know. I don't know what I was going to do with that. Haneen also says that if Morata stays fully, expect him to start versus. Oh, I read something differently. I thought you said if Morata stays fully erect, he'll be good versus Verona. And I'll be like, it's hard to do that. It's very difficult. So hopefully he can. Well, people use that terminology anyway. So that's what I read it as. Anyway, but yeah, I agree. I kind of agree though with Haneen though. I kind of expect him to start too versus Verona.
You think Morata's starting on against Verona instead of Vlahovic?
I don't. It's not that I want that, but
I'm saying I actually think he's going to start, even if you're Allegri.
Part of me thinks it might happen. Part of me thinks he starts him and then he brings in Vlahovic at halftime or something like that. And then I'm just sitting here like, what the absolute bleep? I hope. I want to be wrong.
If that is fully fit, you start him. He's 75 million euros when you know your team broke.
Yeah, and I agree. I'm just at the same time, I sit back and I've seen this so many times. You get a big key piece, and he's not Ronaldo, obviously, but like he is what we expect to eventually be. Not Ronaldo, but the quality of the top tier striker, right? So I would hope so, but I just feel like at the same time, I've seen this so many times. I've seen it happen.
Let's look back. We've seen Higuain come in, and he didn't start his first game because he was considered chubby. Like, he was considered out of shape, and when he first arrived at Juventus. So that made sense. Makes sense. You spent 90 million euros on the dude, and he came out of shape. Okay, whatever. He scored a goal still. Great, as a sub. To be Fiorentina. That's fun. Then you fast forward to Chiesa. He came on the last transfer day of the season, or last day, whatever, of the window in October. We were mid-season already, and we had to get integrated because we had a game the next weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
I get it. I get him not starting. This
Okay.
guy's. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, real quick. Alejandro just tweeted from the bianconerizonechannel account via Sky Sports saying that Barcelona are not in anymore for Morata due to salary issues. Goes on to say the only signing of the contract is this is about Vlahovic. Only the signing of the contract is missing. Meeting will take place tomorrow between Vlahovic's agent and Juventus. There's no hurry. The player will be available until Saturday because of you know what the pandy. But back on Morata. It looks like, he's gonna be here, and we're gonna have some. I don't want to say drama, but like muddy waters a little bit of like.
You know, even more hilarious. We're not gonna see Keane ever.
No, he'll never make it on the pitch. Juve's gonna have to buy. Juve has to buy him. I mean, I'll be honest. I was one of the guys who was excited about him coming in. I thought he might be able to do something. I mean, do you think with I wonder. I mean, this is maybe stupid. This is probably really stupid, and that's why I'm on here. This is to say stupid stuff. It's fine. The real reason I started doing this was more just to be loud and yell and stuff like that, and bring the personality. So I'm not the analytic guy. I'm not the smart guy. Do you think they could utilize Keane as like a winger at all, like with Chiesa out and with
He might not be the most glamorous defensive player you'll ever see, but he'll work his balls off and he'll provide some sort of flash in the attacking third. Now, is that what you want going forward? Probably not. Can you use it in a game against the lower teams? Absolutely. Can you use it in a game against Roma, or not Roma, because we played them twice already? In a game against, let's say, Inter, you're gonna tactically lose that game. Just because he's probably going to go against Denzel Dumfries and get shut down. Yeah. So if they can utilize Moise Kean as a left-sided player properly against weaker opposition, I think that's okay. I'm saying okay. I'm not saying it's great.
Yeah.
But I'll say okay, because you saw last year with PSG.
That's
he
where
did some really, really, really good things on the right-hand side there.
Yeah.
So. I'm not saying that's the absolute solution, but you can get use out of Moise Kean still. But he's got to pick up his level. Like it's got to be better.
Yeah, I mean that's to me that would make sense a little bit to utilize him in there. He succeeded last year with PSG. That's the only reason I'm really saying it. Yeah. But I'm just trying to think like how can you make use of this guy who maybe I don't want to say the spotlight, but being out front. Maybe it's nervous. It's all eyes on you kind of thing. I don't know if maybe playing a little bit behind will make him ease more into that role. I don't know. Morata could still be useful in creating space for Dusan Vlahovic. I mean, that's a fair point, but I think also couldn't Dybala? Like, isn't that also why you play Dybala with him? I don't know.
Yeah, Dybala. When Dybala and Dusan Vlahovic are going to play together, like Vlahovic is going to occupy so many defenders and so many center backs that Dybala is going to have free reign. I'm going to say more free reign.
Yeah.
Especially because Vlahovic's movement is probably not as. No, I'm not going to say that. Morata's movement's horrible. Like in terms of intelligent runs, like Vlahovic's better runs. It's just Morata's a bit quicker. If you understand what I mean, I'm not saying he's faster.
Yeah. No, I do.
Quick.
He's a swifter little. He's a sly little fox. I get you.
Yeah. So. Dybala, if those two click, that could be dangerous. It could be. They just got to get on the same page right away, and there's going to be more open space for Dybala.
This is a dangerous thing to say, but are we trying to recreate the Dybaldo kind of chemistry a little bit? Like, not exactly.
I'm not going to say Dybaldo because Ronaldo and Dybala very rarely actually played together.
Yeah, it was like against Inter one time.
Yeah, they played together for 3 years. They rarely played together. But I'm going to say more Higuaín Dybala 2017.
Yeah, that's okay.
If you think about that, you made the Champions League final. Dybala had so many goals, assists. Higuaín had so many goals.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you can envision that pairing, and they can get on that wavelength, especially Allegri was the coach there.
Yeah.
Dream.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm really hoping to see. Open up, and then I can only imagine next season if we get a healthy Chiesa in the mix there. We should see some firepower. Come back with Juventus at least. Let's see. Somebody asked, where do you think Scamacca will end up going? I know Inter was in the play. I don't know, but I think
it's Inter.
Are they looking at Raspadori at the same time? Like, or how many players are they going to end up buying next year? Like,
they're going to buy Sassuolo.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's what it looks like.
Great. I'm okay with that.
That's true. That's the only thing, too, that also, like, Juventus is also becoming Fiorentina, whatever. But, the solid players, some solid players that we got him. Would you guys get rid of Keane and Morata to get Scamacca as a backup for Dusan? No. Yeah, no, at this point, no, I wouldn't.
There's no point. Scamacca's going to be $40 million. Like, there's no point of buying a secondary striker at $40 million.
Yeah, I think if you were, again, I've said this 1,000 times on this channel. If you were able to get Scamacca last January for like 20 mil or whatever it was, that wasn't going to work out because of Genoa and all the stuff that was going on with them on loan there. But if they were to have been able to do that, used him as a fourth backup. But then also maybe if you have him right now, maybe you don't get. I don't know how it would have turned out, but just know it's it's dead. It's dead. Yeah. Let's see. I want to get through some of these chats now that we're in here. I'm still waiting. Let me make sure there's no other news breaking out here.
I can't. I'm using it.
I want to keep us up to date. No, right now it's only Louisville news that I'm getting right now about the coach being fired. All right, or they agreed to separate, which I don't know if that's worse. Okay, are we the second team with the most Champions League finals? Or I don't know. I honestly don't know.
We have 7 losses and 2 wins. I think Real Madrid's obviously won 13. I think we've been to 9 at least. Well, I know we've been to 9 at least. So you got to check Milan because Milan's won 7, Liverpool's won 6.
Yeah.
You guys just got to check their records. I think for the most part, I think we're second.
Don't
we have the most losses.
Yeah, don't do these depressing stats to me. I don't need the stacks. Give me a good question, something to make me happy here. Let's see. Can Vlahovic and Morata play together if Dybala's injured? In theory. In theory.
Yeah.
Do you think they could be successful working together? Again, it's until you see them out there together, it's hard to really say. But
I would say the most accurate representation I can see them together is Morata doing the dirty work, the grunt work, and Vlahovic doing the goal scoring, the mopping up goals, getting in position. Like Morata will work the channels, Vlahovic will be more focal. Will they link up well? Probably not, because Morata stinks at passing. So does Vlahovic, kind of. In terms of amount of passes, like when he's back is to edge a goal, he's very good. But when he's trying to forward pass, it's not the greatest. But again, that's fine. I need you to score goals. I don't need you to make pretty passes.
No, I agree. Morata and Vlahovic can play together like Benzema and Ronaldo did at Real Madrid, with Morata opening spaces for the sniper. But it's more likely that Morata's going to be left alone a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I say that, but who knows how it ended up playing out. But that's just the way I look at it right now. If I'm going to focus on one player right now and the way they're playing, obviously Vlahovic is the guy that you put out there. What's Alexander saying? Hello, guys. Milan did a great job signing Lazetic from Red Star. He's going to be a new Vlahovic. Well, we got the Vlahovic.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have the Vlahovic than a new Vlahovic. The Vlahovic is the new Vlahovic by himself. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. Juventina FC, really. What else we got here? Little things. Rafa was asking, what's with the Ristic rumor? Has there been an updated rumor that
no idea.
I have no idea, my guy. You let us know. Drop it in here. Let us know if you actually know that right now on top of it, because I have not heard anything when it comes to him. But also, like right now, the way I'm looking at it, right? You're looking at the makeup of this team, the squad. If anything's going to be added, it's a midfielder right now, right?
Yeah.
So it's just we'll have to see if anything else plays out. But obviously, I'm not content because obviously you need to have a midfield boost there coming in down the line. But right now, as it stands, I'm content with bringing in Vlahovic. It does wonders for what we've been working with and what we can work with right now. I just am excited to see. I want to see Vlahovic and Dybala together. I want to see if they can work well together. I want to see, because Dybala, he can create for people too. So I'm excited to see that kind of offensive presence that Juventus hasn't had since Ronaldo left.
I need Bentancur, Arthur, and Morata to leave and De Jong to come.
Yes, exactly. You get to work on that. Let me see. Is he at the door today? I don't think he's at the door today, but let me check. He's at the door. He's at the door once again. He wants his retribution. He wants apologies for the moves that have been made. He's still at the door. I had him there the other day. I thought maybe he left, but he's back once again to come cause us problems. Anyway, I don't know, anything else that you really want to get off your chest? Anything that anybody really wants to talk about before we really get out of here? We've been going over here for about an hour or so, but I appreciate everybody who's tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button. I know there's 40-something, somewhere between 40 and 50 people in here right now, and you haven't all hit the like button. So hit that like button right now. It really helps. If you haven't, also make sure you hit that subscribe button. Say get us to 3,000 subscribers today. Yeah, we can get to that. Hey, we might be able to get to. Let's see where we are right now. Let me check for a live update. I want to give a shout out to you guys. We're at 2088. So we've had like 5 or so new subs to come in just while we've been doing this live. So I appreciate you guys. I also know today's a little bit of a I don't want to say thankfully, because it's been nice having a big news day. Today is a little bit of a slower news day compared to the others, but I think it's just really important to say, that we have Dybala, that he continues to play with the club for right now.
Yep. Once De Jong comes, we'll get 3,000.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be that's the one. That's the signing that's going to do it for everybody. You and every member of your family will pop up in here as they do sometimes. Okay, explain this to me. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit off the topic stuff. We're going to talk a little bit right now. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. I haven't been on a live in a while, with you at least. So I want to talk about a couple things that are off topic. If you want to hang out still, please feel free to hang out. Drop your comments in there. Dax, you love throwing off the cuff questions and stuff out there. First off, what is it with you and your family, whatever it is, and this freaking raspberry ginger ale? What's the joke? What is the joke? Because I've seen it, and you all keep sending it in, and I want to know what the hell it means. Every game, every Juve game, it comes in there. Okay,
so if everyone recalls, back on against Udinese, we did a watch-along, right? Mm-hmm. And watch-along, my cousin... he's a subscriber. He comments sometimes. He's called Luca Giacometti.
Good name. Good name.
Him and his buddies. They're kind of they're not crazy, but they all like to joke around, and they really like cranberry ginger ale for whatever reason. And then Joseph Carballo, our jersey winner / member, everyone knows Joseph Carballo.
Yes.
He jumped on the bandwagon with the joke as well, ran through it because it was a halftime talk. Mm-hmm. And talking, and he's like, and they're like, Julian, do you got cranberry ginger ale? I was like, no, why would I have that? Yeah. And then it just went on, and it's been a thing ever since.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, actually, now that we're in here, this remind me a little bit of something. I talked about it the other day. If we got to 100 likes during the big live, I think I had taken over for you when you left, me and Alejandro. I said if we got to 100 likes, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do another giveaway. And I'm trying to get an idea from guys. So you guys throw it on there. I also want, for the people that are still here and that haven't left, because we stopped talking about just the news that's going on here, this will be a little bit of a hint for you guys to open up, and then also so that we have a better chance at winning something. I'm going to do another giveaway for us. I'm going to sponsor this one myself.
Nice.
So we're going to do a giveaway. I'm trying to think of a good idea of something. I almost want to say, should we give away a Vlahovic jersey? I almost tempted to do that. Or we can do something. Different. A Juventus sweatshirt, something of that kind of idea. But we're gonna do a giveaway here in the next coming weeks. If you haven't already, though, like I said, if you're watching this right now, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you're liking the videos. Also, follow me at Justin Sofer on Twitter, and follow all of us. Follow all of us on Twitter at Janoti151. Right. I want to make sure. It's been a while since I said it every single day. Make sure you're following each of us. You have to be following each of us on our social media and stuff like that on Twitter as well as that to be able to be entered and have a chance to win it. But I'm going to do this. My idea is potentially a Vlahovic jersey. If not, I'm thinking about maybe a Juventus sweatshirt, something like that. Something fun. People love getting, who doesn't want to win free stuff? Right?
I think the Vlahovic jersey just makes more sense.
Right?
Just because I'm not trying to make you pay more, but
I think so.
I think it's just time relevant.
Yeah, and you're saying yes, give away the Vlahovic shirt, doing all that. Okay, so yeah, definitely, like I said, follow us on all of our social media. Doesn't hurt to reach out and say, hey, I followed you. Give me a chance. Yeah. So that doesn't hurt. But we're going to give away a Vlahovic. You convinced me. It'll be a Vlahovic shirt now. So if y'all want this, make sure you're tuning into our lives and all that stuff. I'm going to have Alejandro create a graphic and all that to share with people so that we get out there. Yep. But that's what we're going to do. It's a way for me to really give back to you guys for tuning in as always, being a big part of our community, helping us grow into what we've become here. So it's still small. It's still small, but what we have here, I never expected. Like I said, we've had the last couple of days, besides today, we've had 90 people in chat and stuff daily and all that to celebrate Vlahovic, all that good stuff. Okay, Dax, are you saying goodbye because you don't want to win it? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Dax? Let's see, give away Vlahovic's shirt, and hopefully, yes. We'll see what happens. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you do all that. Okay, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. Last thing I want to talk about, this is just more of off-the-cuff stuff, but what was your thoughts on, obviously, I don't think we ever talked about, it's enough time where we're not doing spoilers. People, you've seen the movie by now. What was your thoughts? Yeah. No Way Home. We never talked about it, you and I.
Super, excellent. Great movie. I still think Tom's the best. Mm-hmm. I still think Tom is the best, and I still think Andrew is second, and Toby's last. I think. No, I didn't change it, did I? No, I still think it's Tom, Andrew, Toby.
Whew. Oh, you're killing me. Oh, Toby's the best. Come on. Okay. I will say this.
He wasn't funny.
It's right. That's the one thing. When it comes to him as Peter Parker was really good because it was the struggling and all that stuff. You saw it, guys. If you're still in here, you better hit that like button if you even want a chance to win that jersey. But anyway, what's it called? Anyway, the thing about him is he's a great the struggling Peter Parker. But yeah, like I said, when it came to him being Spider-Man, the jokes were a little flat. It was a little bit whatever out there. It was uncomfortable, but he was good. But also, I guess I give him so much credit because if it weren't for him, we wouldn't have what we have today, right?
And that's fair. I agree with that. But you just get better and better and better, and you improve on it.
Yeah, it was good though. It was really good. I do want to say one thing though, is I'll give credit because Andrew, when he came on, he stole the show. Yeah. He literally stole the show, and I was watching this, and I was like, "Holy crap!" Like he is that and I think a lot of it. I just love that it was a lot of jokes about himself or about themselves that I did not expect. I was like, "Oh, they're really digging deep with some of these jokes." The back joke about Toby with him, how he almost got replaced with Gyllenhaal and all that stuff. Yeah. Anyway, it was killing me.
The amazing joke. You are amazing.
You are amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. It was good. It was good. I loved it. I still need to go see it again one more time before it's done in here or whatever. Homie Juve says how to participate. Well, Homie Juve, you don't have to worry. You're always here. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but Homie Juve. I don't Dax Homie Juve. If I know you by as soon as I see your avatar pop up, I know who you are. You're good. You're definitely going to be written down as one of the people that'll be a part of it. Just make sure you're actively still there, which I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Yep.
Okay, and then number 10 says Canada versus USA on Sunday night. Is it Canada USA? Okay,
it's in my backyard.
Yeah, it is. Are you going?
I'm going to go try and see McKenny. I'm trying to go intercept the bus and try and go get my jersey signed.
Oh, that would be sick. I need to ship. Huh?
I could walk to the stadium from my house.
Oh, dude, I need to ship you my McKinney jersey real quick. I need to send it right up to you. I think it's the same one. You got the blue one, right? The blue McKinney? Yeah, we have the exact same one. Mine's just a little bit bigger. But yeah, so I'll have you go up there and do it. Yeah, we talked about that. Thank you, Alejandro. But not to staying. I don't think Alejandro is actually as happy as his thing shows about that. But we'll see how it ends up turning out, guys. Anyway, but yeah, no, when it came to that movie, I don't know, I loved it. I thought it was really good. I'm excited to see where they go from here. I will say this. They blue balled you a little bit on the Venom stuff, and I wasn't a big fan of the way that really played out.
That was lame.
Because it's not just I want Venom and I want him to get the black suit and all that. I want Tom Hardy and him and their dynamic and all that stuff.
I think Andrew Garfield's going to go back to the Sonyverse and fight him.
I mean, at this point, if you can have movies, I mean, I think Toby's just getting too old where he doesn't want to do a full movie. I think he wants to. Supposedly, Toby's interested in popping up and doing more potential movies from start to beginning with all three of them together. I think he's interested in that. I think he might be in Doctor Strange. We'll see. That's a rumor out there. We don't know if that's true. It's a rumor. It's a rumor. Sorry, guys, if you don't like these rumors. Usman, you're dead to me. DC is not better than Marvel.
What?
He said DC is better than Marvel.
Dude.
Get out of here. You're no longer a member. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for being a member. We need you. I appreciate it. But at the same time, let's say, number 10 was also saying it's great if Morata stays for 6 months. I mean, it's not bad. It's a backup option. Say Vlahovic gets injured. There's worst case scenarios of what could have happened. Anyway, I'm excited to see what happens with I'm excited to see the stuff in the Spider-Man crap, but I like the idea of him coming back, getting kind of some closure on the character for Andrew Garfield. Even though he's not my favorite, he's definitely earned it. He's such a good actor. It's just to me, it's like you're too attractive and too whatever to be Peter Parker. That's the whole point. Like Tom's not ugly, but at the same time, he looks like Toby a little bit. They have the same kind of build a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it works. So it works. But again. Anyway, I know guys, people are getting tired of it. I'm going to have to get out of here anyway because I have some stuff going on. I'm meeting at 6 o'clock, which is like 5 minutes away. I mean, it's a meeting. Yeah. It's a video conference thing for what we're doing. But anyway, guys, thank you to each and everyone for all of you guys for tuning in as always, as you always do in the channel. Appreciate all you. He meant Batman is better than Marvel. You don't want to get me on Batman because I think Batman's fine. Okay, you know what? Batman's fine. He's fine. He's just kind of, it's boring to me. I mean, it's not as boring as Superman. To me, Superman's just boring as hell. Nothing about that interests me. Batman's fine. It's just they do too many of those. They have 1,000 Batman movies. Just do one, you got it right, and then give it some time to breathe before you put the Sparkle Vampire to go play him. That's my only thing that I say about that. But at the same time, okay, last thing, I'm excited about Moon Knight. Moon Knight has got me hyped.
So dope.
That's the one that I can't wait to see. But anyway, guys, all right. Anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. As always, let me wrap this up. Please hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're watching the video, I don't know why you aren't subscribed anyway. And also hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. Like I said, we're going to be giving away a Vlahovic, not signed jersey. I was about to say signed jersey. A Vlahovic jersey. We'll be giving one of those away in the coming weeks. So make sure you're following us on all our social media, including myself at Justin Sofro, him at Genotti151, and of course at Alejandro BC, and you should be here. If you're here, you should follow at bianconerizonechannel anyway. But anyway, guys, we'll see you next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri. Peace.